Hello, Bl'Artagnan here, with Heartless Gaze, the EDA Heretics Lufenia Plus. We're doing a TCC challenge featuring no BT Plus unit. Well, not on the main team anyway, you'll be seeing one later. Can't really escape them these days, can ya? Before we get into it, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, ring that notification bell, really helps support the channel. Doesn't look like we'll be hitting that 500 subscriber goal I set for the end of the year, but it's okay, we're still having a good time here. We're bringing a team of Agrias, Vaughn, and Ketshi. And this team is going to be all about timing. What I mean by that is the little minion, the mini-moths, have this annoying thing they do where they heal the boss for 500,000 HP apiece, and they put a nasty Brave and HP regen buff on it. And I don't want to have to deal with that. That's like a million damage if I let both of them do it, and that's more than I wanted to have to deal with. So what we're going to be doing is using Agrias to try and disable them at key moments, because they have a pattern. They go attack, heal, attack, heal, attack, heal, and so if you can kill them or paralyze them in such a way that they don't, they never actually get the heal off, then we're golden. We have the Gabronth call, and we're bringing in the X-Death call now to keep the orb in check, because, why not? And beyond that, it's just going to be, Vaughn doing Vaughn things, hitting him as hard as he can, and Ketshi and Agrias enabling that damage. We used the Kurosame base call earlier, and timed it. With Vaughn, it turns out if you open with the Kurosame base call, you'll have just enough uses to ramp up his White Whirl, get his Flight to Freedom buff, and then on the very last turn of the Ice Enchant, use his LD. Which is cool, because while Vaughn imperils all of his own elements, his LD isn't actually elemental. It still imperils, which is funny. You'll see that come into play later, funny enough. But the actual attack, if he's not enchanted, it won't hit for weakness. So we're able to enchant him and hit for that nice ice weakness damage there. Anyway, what else have we got going on? We're trying to put these little dudes in position to be blown the heck away. We just managed to keep them paralyzed to the point where, there we go. Vaughn's able to wipe them out just in time for them to be respawned, but it's okay. The important thing is they didn't heal the boss for 1,000,000 health. Make us have to, dispel the HP regen or something dumb like that. So this, and we're also using Hallowed Bolt here now, because the Brave attack that the minions do is magic. The HP attack isn't, so we need to get that Brave down so that they're not trying to use Spiral Blow or whatever the heck it's called, Spiral something. That'll just straight up kill us. We don't have a way to deal with that. So we're going to drop Gabronth again early, in order to get the sap on them, because she does not really shave, and I don't want to use an LD just to break these guys. So you'll see there they were silenced and weren't able to use their magical Brave attack there, which is just great. Now, I'm gonna try and see if we can't gamble, or no, that wasn't a gamble. We set that one up. That was using the AA on Agrias to get a nice paralyze in. We were once again trying to stall these guys out enough that by the time they're ready to heal, we're ready to kill them. We have reapplied Kurosame just in time with Vaughn to use his LD. Once again, getting that weakness damage. So that's just, real good. With Ketshi, I actually used his Mog Dance a little bit earlier than I would have a while back, just to make sure that there wouldn't be an awkward point later in the fight where I'd want to use it to refresh when I didn't want it to happen. Like I said, it's all about timing here. Not that this is an especially difficult fight to walk through, but with this particular team, being mindful of what's happening when and how much is important. Knowing how much Vaughn's splash deals to the minions so that we can kill them at the right moment. So they're going to get one action apiece now. In an ideal world, we won't kill them before the bees next turn, because that'll give us a few more turns of them not being on the field ready to heal, So this is perfect. This is what we want. We want them to get one more turn right before they die, because now they're going to queue up the heal. B's going to go, and so on B's next turn, he's going to bring them back, and you see how we're trying to basically just kind of cycle it in such a way that they never actually get to heal the main boss. I'm going to go ahead and bring H-Tola in now. Use that sweet BT Plus effect to give Vaughn a little bit of extra juice to close this fight out. And so, I'm going to go ahead and AA real quick, and then into the burst. So the only pieces of Von's kit that aren't elemental in some way and therefore benefiting from his natural Imperil are his LD, the first part of Red Spiral, and his BT finisher. It's funny though, they all have the Imperil attached to it, they just don't have an element to Imperil. So that's kind of weird, but hey, you know, whatever. I'm looking forward to his C90, not that he isn't good right now, it'll be nice to be able to press his EX again. I remember when it first came out, I actually went pretty hard to get the darn EX, because I was like, ooh, it's gonna like double Von's longevity, it charges every other skill, this is great, and then just, you know, he was okay, he was fine, he was decent. And I missed his LD because I was taking a break, so now that he's back, I'm really enjoying him. I actually, a little personal update, just earlier today downloaded FF12, the Zodiac Age for Steam, and I'm gonna be playing through that. Never actually played that, so that should be fun. I've just been really enjoying the characters from 12, so I think it's time for me to finally see what see what the game that inspired it is all about. Anyway, into the summon now. I wanted to wait to summon until the minions were back so we could paralyze them with Ramuh. You'll see there, I'm hitting weakness on the LD because Ramuh enchants out Thunder. He doesn't imperil Thunder, but Von naturally imperils his own element, so if you can enchant him, that's really only going to ever come up in the summon because every other enchanter in the game naturally imperils, you know, somewhere along the line. But it's just a funny little thing that it's a weird, goofy little interaction that I thought was kind of funny. Anyway, we only have like 10% to go. Once again, we're still super sensitive to that million HP heal because that just will set us back and be annoying to deal with. Not that it'll stop us, it just... I'm all about living a life of luxury, and that means not having to deal with, you know, million HP heals on the enemy. I hear JP is dealing with something similar to that right now, and that just sounds kind of miserable. Anyway, we're going to be getting as close as possible to Agri's taking us home. We're not quite there yet, unfortunately. We have A queuing up that heal. Kenchi's definitely not killing this, despite his battery, because his on-turn damage is not the greatest. But that's okay. We got a miss. We got a miss. And now, take us home, Von. There you have it. TCC challenge complete. No BT+. It's great. I don't know. That was a fun... at the end of the day, it's fun to use your favorites, and that's what I did here. I enjoy all these characters quite a bit. Agri is still quite valuable. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and you have a good one. Adios.